The meeting was aimed at charting a common front with NUPRC for alignment on the implementation of domestic crude oil supply obligation, operators' compliance status, and operators' response, as more private refineries indicate readiness to start production soon in Nigeria. The NUPRC is taking necessary steps within the prescriptions of the PIA 2021 to ensure adequate and consistent supply of feedstock to operators. Speaking during a meeting with exploration and production companies on domestic crude supply obligation at the NUPRC headquarters in Abuja, the Commission's Chief Executive, Benga Komolafe, said this is in line with its mandate of ensuring crude oil supply to licensed refineries in Nigeria, as enshrined in Section 109, subsection 4 of the PIA. The Commission said it recently cautioned that there would be consequences and sanctions for sabotaging the process.
If we are able to meet our domestic refining obligation, we'll be able to impact largely on some of the attendant costs in pricing the refined products. So it behoves us all as an industry to find a way to make Nigeria a net.
He said effective implementation of the PIA would create an enabling environment for players in the industry to thrive and ensure the petroleum industry generated more income for the government. Komolafe, however, urged industry operators to uphold best practices and comply with provisions of the law as the federal government, through its relevant bodies, was carrying out reforms.
A company who fails to respond to requests for quotation within specified period is liable to pay administrative fine of $10,000 to the Commission. That is for the period of default. A company who has not complied with its domestic crude supply obligation, where a willing buyer exists, shall not be granted an export permit for export of crude oil for the lease.
The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC, says the Commission is committed to the effective implementation of the Petroleum Industry Act 2021 for the sector to contribute more to national economy. It also says it will ensure that relevant sections of the PIA affect its operations are duly implemented, including the domestic crude oil supply to licensed refineries in Nigeria. In Abuja, Mariam Zakari, Liberty News.